Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founders of iValley, Paddy, Ramanathan, and Anurag, Singh.
It is really coming together, the FinTech Talk in iValley. What do you think, Anurag?
Yes, Paddy. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? How's your morning?
Cool.
Hi, Paddy.
Thanks, everyone, for coming. This is really a dream come true. We've been thinking about FinTech Talk since earlier this year. And at that time, we didn't know what it'll be, who will come, and how we'll do it. But it's really come together. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. It's a great day. We have a lot of content, a lot of great speakers, and I won't take too much of your time here. Lots of great speakers, one coming right up after me or after us. My only advice is do network with people. What we're trying to do here is kind of more build a network effect and ecosystem in the East Bay. So talk to others, talk to the startups, see what others are doing. I forgot the clicker here. So before we get into the main topics, I thought I'd give you a brief about FinTech, about iValley and our mission. Some of you have attended our Innovation Speaker Series, so you know what we're trying to do. But fundamentally, we have three mission statements. One, we want to catalyze the Tri-Valley area, which is this area, into Innovation Valley or iValley. And our KPIs or measures of success for that is not really valuation of companies, startups, and things like that. That is in our incubator, although that's important as well. But how we want to measure is that moms and dads could go to their kids' son's baseball game or to their daughter's swimming practice, synchronized swimming practice, instead of fighting traffic on 680 or taking BART. So that's our metric. So we want to spruce up the area. Already a great place to live, work, and play, but create more of a startup and innovation hub. So that's one of our main missions. We want to be the incubator of choice for startups, East Bay startups. We're already working with a lot of incubators in the Valley. We started last year. Around last November, we launched. We have a shared workspace upstairs. Encourage you guys to come check it out. Suite 300 upstairs. A lot of advisors and mentors, a lot of banking and fintech folks that are working with some of our startups, and a great shared working space, a lot of advisory services. So check us out. Eventually, our goal is to become innovation service provider, almost build a shared economy model where a lot of our corporate partners actually share and innovate together with the startups. If you think about a lot of talk around the sharing economy and Uber and Airbnb and sorts, they connect demand and supply. So think of iValley as a connector of the demand of innovation that comes from corporates, financial services, banks, and other corporates as well, and the supply of innovation, which comes from driven startups, early stage and growth stage startup. So iValley is providing value-added services to connect the two and help both sides reduce the cost of innovation and time to market for innovation on the corporate side, and reduce the cost of capital, de-risk a lot of the endeavors on the startup side. So where are we? This kind of shows us our growth horizons. So we're building an ecosystem. This is the ecosystem. If you look at, we have 20 plus startups coming, a lot of financial services, local mostly, but some international and some remote folks have come today. So building an ecosystem of startups, service providers, financial services, layering it on top of our services. And our next phase is to get to that accelerated fintech innovation where we're doing the shared innovation projects with our corporate partners and bringing startups together. So if you want to know more about us, know what we're doing, some of the projects we're scoping, do get in touch. A lot of folks here today from iValley, talk to us or connect with us online. And as I said, I won't take much of the time. I'd like to introduce our featured speaker. So our featured and opening keynote speaker. He's the Vice Chairman for Consumer Banking Division, responsible for all consumer services at Bank of the West, a leading financial services company, a lot of you know, headquartered right here in San Francisco across the Bay. He leads their regional banking group, which includes digital channels, more than 600 branches and other retail locations, and small and medium enterprise banking, as well as the National Finance Group, which includes mortgage banking, auto, recreational vehicle, marine lending, and consumer card services. He also leads the bank's retail strategy, including customer experience and segmentation, branch evolution, sales, and product development. Under his leadership, Bank of the West has received numerous awards and national recognition for customer service. The bank was named one of America's most reputable banks by Reputation Institute American Banker, named one of Money Magazine's best banks in America, placed first in the Power Small Business Study, and earned 11 Greenwich Excellence Awards. Bank of the West is also recognized by Retail Banker International in 2015 for the best mobile banking strategy. This past weekend, our speaker, and I think he'll talk about it, served as one of the judges for the Bank of the West's second annual International Hackathon. I was there in San Francisco for that too, held in partnership with their parent BNP Paribas in San Francisco. The hackathon is just one example of Bank of the West's focus on innovation and how Bank of the West is working to reinvent customer experience to ensure they're relevant and meaningful to customers. Today, he'll be speaking about why we cannot ignore digital forces at work in our world and how the symbiotic relationships with fintech companies can enhance the customer experience and help companies adapt to our rapidly evolving world. Everyone, please welcome Andy Harmening.